Hi, it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media, and I'm here in Houston at Breakbulk Americas with Kim Douvier from Matson Logistics. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here, and it was so wonderful to see you at the women's luncheon yesterday, where we kicked off the show, if you will. Now, that was your first experience with Women in Breakbulk?
It was, and I would recommend it to all of the women. It was just such a great networking event and so welcoming, and it was a full house. We really had a good time. Met some great women, just learning their backgrounds. So interesting. There's just so many people, and it was an opportunity to slow down and take a chance to actually converse with them and have, not just a minute or two here or there. We actually had
Exactly.
lots of time to work together on the fragrances that we made. It was just so much fun.
Well, I'm so glad. And you're in a fairly select group, particularly in this industry of being a woman owned business. So tell us a little bit about what you do and how you got there.
Well, I started out in transportation in 1989, and there was a lot of learning. I started out with an asset based trucking company and worked in all of the departments that they gave me an opportunity to work in.
Okay.
That was great. And
So
then
say yes. That would be part of
say
your
yes.
advice.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. And don't be afraid to step into a new role. It was interesting. It was challenging, but there were some really good mentors along the way. And then I became a mentor and got to teach, which was really a blessing and so much fun. And when the company changed and moved a little bit further away from where I lived, I made a change and worked with another asset-based company for another 10 years. And after that, they had closed down their brokerage side of it. And I thought, we already have the building, we already have the manpower, let's give it a go. Then COVID hit.
Wow.
That was the year that COVID hit, but through God's grace, we made it, and we had some great customers and have been building ever since, making good relationships. A lot of them are here, so that's just wonderful. And a lot of them have spanned over the years, over 35 years.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So just just saying yes and not being afraid to take a chance and not being afraid to make mistakes. And
Yeah. I that's a big one for
mhm,
people,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it is. And failure is not really failure. It's just a lesson that you learned. Sometimes they're more expensive, sometimes they're less expensive, but
That's a
you go
good
to
way to put
college
it.
and you spend money. So, learning in the real world is the same. Hmm.
Exactly, exactly. So, what advice would you give to people, men or women, who have experienced maybe a setback? We're seeing a lot of, not necessarily in this industry, but tech industry and others, a lot of layoffs and things. What advice would you give to someone to bounce back or, um, sort of get their mental state in, get in the right frame of mind.
I would say go back and get grounded because listen to the positive voices. You know what you've done. Your experience is worth a lot. You can't necessarily put a price on it, but that's all something that's built you and that you're taking with you. So go back, get grounded, stay positive. It's easy to listen to the voices that will tear you down, but you need to listen to the voices that build you up. Surround yourself with the right people, um, the positive people that will keep you going, and network. We met Raina, who just was aglow and at the women's breakfast, and
Uh-huh.
it was just she just met so many new people because she was staying positive and she was putting herself out there. And that's the thing, make new friends every day. You never know which one's going to be the right one that opens the next door.
Exactly. Well, that is great advice. Kim, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.